What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Shim coming back to you with another video. Alright, now if you've been under a rock and you haven't watched any of my content, right? My name is Hashim. Alright, man, I've been out of the military for about 9 or 10 months, right? But I actually did about 4.5 years in the United States Navy, right? So today, man, I'm gonna give you guys one of my deployment story times. And we just about to jump right into it. If you're not following me on Instagram, come on, man, go get me on that official.shim, right? And if you ain't checked out the latest video, come on, what you doing? All right, but let's go ahead and get into this video. Right, let me go ahead and break down where we even at right now. Okay, so at this point in time, I'm on the USS Ronald Reagan, right? CVN 76, shout out to them, right? I'm on the Reagan and we're out to sea. I think we've been out to sea at least a month and a half or 2 months out to sea. Okay, so middle of water, no contact with other people besides like Facebook and stuff like that, right? But we out on deployment, okay? So guys, if you guys don't watch my other videos, stuff like that, if you don't know, I was undesignated for like the first 3.5 years of my entire contract, all right? So with being undesignated, right, some people may be like, yo, what is that? Being undesignated means I don't have a specific rate, right? A rate is your job, so I don't have a specific job. Basically, I'm just the guy that does what needs to be done, but I don't have a specific job that I can call my own, all right? So what that happens is, right, undesignated people, they go to the ship, and you get assigned to different divisions. Now in these different divisions, they're gonna have certain jobs, right? So let's say you may be undesignated and go work with the AOs and you be doing all the AO stuff, but you're just not classified AO yet. You see what I'm saying? It's just like you get in a relationship, but you're not really, let's say you start doing all the relationship stuff with somebody, but you're not in a relationship. Kinda, you see what I'm saying? So you got the title. So the same type of thing, all right? So check this out. I was working in AIMD, right? So Aircraft Intermediate Maintenance Division or Department, one of the two. You guys know what it is, right? But I was working in AIMD. So basically what AIMD does is they fix plane parts, jet parts. They do all that type of stuff. Aircraft stuff, they fix it. A lot of AEs, ATs, all that type of stuff, okay? So I work there. But I work in 3MDC, which is attached to AIMD, right? So 3MDC is a TAD personnel, so temporary assigned duty. So anybody can go work TAD, right, in 3MDC, but they just say, okay, we got a lot of undesignated people. Let's go ahead and send them to 3MDC. So everybody that I worked with was also undesignated besides like my LPO, which is like my supervisor and my work center soup, stuff like that. Supervisor, right? So cool, just to give y'all a whole breakdown, all right? Because I know when I do story time, I'll be missing out on some stuff. Y'all be asking in the comments, all right? So I give you the whole breakdown. All right, cool. So check this out. In 3MDC, what we did is we fixed everything, all right? So everything within AIMD spaces, we fixed it, right? So it could be doors, it could be scuttles, it could be, so look, so you got doors, right? Well, you guys can't see my door, but you got doors, right? Then you got scuttles, right? Scuttles are like little portals, right? Like little circle things, right? You go in and out of. You got hatches, right? Hatch may come out the deck, right? We call the deck the floor. I'm over explaining, but I'm trying to get you guys to get it very vividly through your mind, all right? So we got a lot of different stuff we work on. Toilets, literally everything, bro. We try to fix it, anything dirty, fan units, you know, all this type of stuff, all right? Working in 3MDC, we all got our own maintenance right at the beginning of the week, right? So I may have 30, 40 different items I got to complete for the entire week. It's just 40 different maintenance actions, right? Or 60 or 80, right? It's been times we got 100 maintenance actions a piece, right? Where it's like things like we're going to check fire bottles, right? CO2, you know, we're doing all these type of check, Moby checks, stuff like that, right? I'm not gonna go too in detail because I'm not trying to, like, you never know who's watching, all right? It might be somebody over there, you know, under a rock or sitting on top of a rock, you know, trying to get some information. You never know. All right, so cool, right? So this day, right, we had an annual check, right? Oh my gosh, we had an annual check, right? So what these annual checks is means you only got to do this type of check once a year. All right, so on this check right here, it was on this huge door, right, towards the back of the ship, right? That's connected to like the AMs and stuff like that. We had this huge door, right? It had a lot of corrosion, rust, all this type of stuff all over this door. And what we had to do is we got to go ahead, I think it was a semi-annual check, actually. It was an S2. So it was a semi-annual check, which basically we got to do the chalk test on the door. If you don't know what a chalk test is, basically you open up a door, right? Because these are watertight, airtight doors, stuff like that. So basically the door has to line up perfectly so nothing can get through it. So you got to put chalk on the edge of the door, line it up, make sure it lines up to the gasket. All right, so this was somebody else's S2, it wasn't even ours, but you know, my LPO told everybody to go down there and help them out because it was a huge check. So we're all down there just busting rust, stuff like, it's probably like 6 of us over there. All right, we're all busting rust. We're taking turns going back and forth because we got our own maintenance and stuff like that. But we're busting this rust right now. Where the location of this door is, now we're doing this for, this was days upon end, we're still doing this check, right? So this door, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys got this story almost like 2-3 years ago, all right? But I'm doing it now for YouTube, right? But we had this door right here, right now above it was called something called the mezzanine, right? So what the mezzanine is basically where you go get your hazmat, right? And I know I said right like 500 million times last video, but the mezzanine where you get your hazmat, get all the hazardous stuff and stuff like that. So if you've never been on a Navy ship, you guys gotta understand that the steps are not like your home steps, right? These steps are, you can see through them, you can see through, like it's like this. You got the step, right? But there's no backside to the step, right? It's just steps, right? And it's connected just on the sides, right? You guys get what I'm saying? Connect on the sides, but nothing to the back. So you can kick your foot straight through. So check this out. That's the mezzanine. We get all the hazardous stuff. Guys, I'm sitting here and I'm scrubbing on this door. Now, as I'm scrubbing on this door, I just feel something fall through and just like cover me from head to toe. Right? Now, I didn't know exactly what it was, but it immediately stopped dead in my tracks. And I walk up and I hear this girl. She just was like, fuck, right? So she's cussing, she's wilding out. Right, and I see a water bottle roll down. So I walk up to the girl and I'm like, hey, what did you just drop? Right? This girl was more concerned that she had dropped her hydro flask, right, which is those metal water bottles, and she dented it. She was more upset that she dropped that than she understood that she just dropped an entire container of some type of liquid on my head, right? So I'm asking her, I'm like, yo, what did you just drop? Right? I'm thinking it's like some type of hydraulic fluid. I'm thinking it's like some oil. I'm like, what is this? Right? She's like, oh, that's JP5. I said, what? It's JP5. Now guys, if you don't know what JP5 is jet fuel, right? That's the fuel that they use on the jets, right? JP5, right? So you are talking about something that is so toxic. This ain't even regular gas. This is what you call fuel. This is jet fuel. And I'm covered from head to toe, right? So I immediately ran, right? I don't know what made me not use it, right? But all over the ship, in a lot of work centers, you got, what's it called? You could run in, it's like showers, right? You could run in, pull the thing, right? Emergency showers, and it just drops water. I didn't use that, but I did run into the AM shop and I immediately went to the sink. Now, the only thing I could think of is I gotta rinse this out of my hair, because I was like, yo, I would hate to go bald right now because this girl just dropped some fuel in my head. So the only thing on my mind was forget the clothes, forget that I could just turn into a walking hot Cheeto right now, flaming hot. I just ran in, I started rinsing my hair as fast as I could. So I rinsed my hair. Then I walk out. Now mind you, I'm covered head to toe in fuel, right? And if you've never been on a ship, everything is always doing something, right? Like, you got people moving jets, you got people doing maintenance, you got people using grinders, got spark. It's all type of stuff going on in the hangar bay right now, right? So I'm trying to weave through, ducking under jets, going over this type of stuff to try to get back to my work center so I can let them know. I don't even know why I didn't just go straight back to the shower, but I went to my work center and I walked in and my LPO was like, why are you wet? And I'm like, I got JP5 all over me. And he just was like, go take those clothes off, right? So I ended up running to the berthing, but I took the O3 level. I didn't want to walk through the hangar bay again, right? So I took the upstairs way to the berthing, right? Dropped down, right? And I just got in the shower like completely fully clothed, bro. Completely fully clothed in my coveralls. I'm covered in jet fuel, right? And it was literally one of the, I wouldn't say one of the scariest points in my life, but I honestly thought like it was going to be like one of those late reaction things, because it didn't burn, it didn't do anything like that, but it was so strong that I couldn't even smell it. Like, because the fumes, like, I don't know if you guys ever been around something so strong as like JP5 and fuels like that, but like some things are just so strong that your nose just might not even really recognize it like that. Like when it's on you that much, your nose might even gonna really pick it up. So it just was so crazy to me. I didn't have any adverse effects about it, and I never went to medical. I never even got it in my record. You know, and this is a perfect time for me to go ahead and let everybody know that's watching the video. If you active duty or you about to go into the military, guys, you gotta go get this type of stuff on your record, man, because who's to say that just from that one time I don't have complications 10 years from now? Or, you know what I mean? Like, you guys never know. So you gotta get everything documented. My chief told me go down to medical. I never went down to medical because I was like, what are they gonna do? Like, tell me like, oh, okay, well, you know, that's how I looked at it. But you guys gotta get this type of stuff in your record. And I know that now just from a lot of the stuff that happened in the military, I never went and got documented. So now being out in the military, the VA be like, where's the proof? You know what I mean? So you guys gotta go get that stuff documented, even if you're not in right now. If you plan on going in, no matter what branch, go get that stuff documented. No more of that, oh, I feel good and I'll tough it out, right? You're gonna have a lot of people gonna say this, nah, who cares, bro? People gonna say suck it up. Nah. We not just about to suck it up, bro. We gonna make sure we get taken care of the way we supposed to be getting taken care of. You feel what I'm saying? Guys, this was a quick story time, but if you like stories, if you like this type of stuff, let me know in the comment section, because I got a whole lot of stories, right? Me being forward deployed, right? I was out to sea a lot more than most people are in their contract. So I got a lot of stories of being on deployment and stuff like that. So if you guys want to hear some more stories, just let me know. Make sure you put a like on this video. It goes a long way pushing these videos back into the into the YouTube algorithm, because you guys know I be doing so much, man. We got to get back to posting consistently, right? But I appreciate you guys staying official, staying on this journey with me, right? Go back into the comment section. Let me know if you like this video or not, right? If you don't like it, let me know. If you did like it, let me know. But I appreciate everybody for staying tuned, and I hope you stay official like Referee Whistle. Stay blessed, right? The psalm of the day is Psalm 49. Stay blessed. Hope you stay official like Referee Whistle. It's your boy Shim, and I'm